Let's start with feet parallel. The ball in your hand is going to be almost fully inflated, like this. Let's roll the shoulders out and back. And reverse. Now we open the arms to a T. We lift one leg high enough so we pass the ball underneath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Make sure the shoulders are away from the ears. The crown of the head is touching the ceiling and your abs are in. Bit of balance here, but as you better with your balance now, it shouldn't be a problem, should be easy. And down. And we change arms to a T. And we pass. Nothing moves. No arching of the back. Crown of the head trying to touch the sky. We move with purpose. And last one. Excellent. Now let's place the ball on the floor. One heel on top. The other heel, feet together, knees together. Hands behind the head. Interlacing the fingers, inhale and exhale. Feet together, knees together, pressing the knees. And we pulse 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We come up. We twist one side, we twist on the other side where the hips are not moving, and we go back down. 1, 2, 3, squeezing the knees together. 5, and we come up. Twist and twist, and back. And up. Sorry. Thank you everyone for reminding me. It's 5 pulses. And twist, squeezing the knees together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. Twist, twist. Squeezing your abs in, down. And 1, 2, shoulders away from the ears. 4, 5, and up. Starts to burn maybe the legs. And now we stay and we do 10. 1, 2. Squeezing your knees, that's very important. 8, 9, and 10, and we stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Shaking your legs, opening the legs outside of the ball, externally rotating the feet. Here, pubic bone and hip bone on the same plane. And as we bend the knees, we grab the ball and we come up. Grab the ball with the tip of the fingers, touch the ball and up. Touch and up. Try to minimize the leaning forward. That will depend on how tight your hips are. So try to keep that chest in front of me. And 5. And 3, opening those knees to the side. And 2. And 1, stay there and touch the ball. And 5, opening those knees. 8, 9, and 10, and up, shaking the legs, ball overhead, and we do a side bend. Back to center, other side, and back to center. Now we twist to the side, placing the ball on the floor. Back foot is gonna go on the ball. Hands on the hips, and we lean forward. Go onto a single leg squat. Stay focused here. Now try not to look at you. And we roll the foot on the ball. Keep your chest open. And 4. We go 8. Back leg is straight. Two more, making sure that you're breathing. And one more. And we stay, and we pulse that leg. That knee is not moving. And we come up. Replacing the feet, leaving the ball where it is. Trying to reach with your foot. Back leg is straight. Hands on the hips, and we single leg squat and back. Making sure your foot is parallel. And 2, if you need more balance, open your arms to the side. Keep your chest lifted. And 3, we go to 8. If the left leg is more difficult, go slowly, but do the same reps. 3 more. And 2. Keep your chest open, shoulders away from the ears. And last one, stay there, and you pass, rolling the ball. And last one, and up. Burning the legs. Let's now come at the back of the mat. Feet parallel. Place the ball just above the ankles. We inhale here, open the arms back. Now lift the arms up. And as if you were diving, you round your back and reach the floor. Lean forward a bit more and bend one leg after the other. Making sure you give yourself a big inhale, big exhale as you feel the stretch behind the legs. Now pause on the side of the straight leg. We twist. Inhale back to center. Twisting on the other side. Inhale back to center. And exhale. Knees down. Arms parallel to each other. Lifting the feet up. Pressing the ball. Making sure your hands are underneath your shoulders and your hips are aligned with your shoulders and your knees. Inhale here and exhale. We push up, tricep push up here. And we're gonna do 8. Keep your chest open and your head aligned. Your head is not moving. Press your hips forward a bit more, Magali. And squeeze your glutes. And 3 more. And last one. And we stretch. Now placing the ball behind one knee. Going on to the side. Lifting the hips up. And we have the toes of that knee with the ball touching the mat. Inhale here and exhale, lifting the hips up, hands behind the head, and we lift that knee and tap with the toes. Lift the knee and tap. Lift and tap and lower the heels. Inhaling, lower the hips, yes, inhale, and exhale, lifting the hips up, and we lift the knee, tap, and 2, and tap, and 3, tap, and lower the hips. Let's do this one more time. And hand behind the head, lifting the hip and lift the knee, tap, lift it as high as you can and tap, and 3 and tap and down. Excellent. Now let's go on to all fours. Keep the ball behind the knee. Let's do 2 articulations and back in extension, and 2, still squeezing the ball, and now we balance, so lifting the ball with the knee and opening the hips to the side and back, but barely touching the floor, and come up again. Nice one. And come up. And come up. And 2 more, that will make 6. And 1 more. Excellent. And down. Let's do the other side. So the knee behind the other knee, the ball behind the other knee. Coming onto the elbow, making sure the elbow is underneath your shoulder. And we have 1 straight leg. And we lift the hip and the knee is going to tap 3 times. 1, lifting the knee high. 2, and 3, hips down. So here's oblique work, working as well the side of the leg and opening the hips, working the glutes and the shoulders. And we lift and lift, tap, and 2, tap, and 3, and down. Making sure you're breathing, your muscles need oxygen. Big inhale here and exhale, lift the hips and we lift the knee, tap, and 2, and 3, and down. Carefully coming onto no force position, do 2 spinal articulations, exhale. Look at your belly button, press away from the mat. Inhale, look forward and extend your spine. And like a wave, we move the spine again, vertebra by vertebra, as we exhale. And inhale, look up, shoulders away from your ears. And now we lift to the side, balancing on one hand, one leg of the same side. We come back, barely touch the ground, and come up again. Feeling the glutes here. in the back of the leg, squeezing that ball. And 3. Three more. Give me a long neck here. You don't want your head forward, you want your head aligned with your spine. And 1. Excellent. And back. Let's now lie down. Place the ball underneath the leg, one leg. We're gonna come up onto a bridge. So the other knee is bent and the foot is on the floor. Inhale here, exhale, lift the hips up and down. That straight leg is not moving. Inhale, exhale. The other leg is doing all the work. And exhale down. It's difficult here to articulate the spine, so just lift the hips up and down in one block. But push on that bent knee and push away from the mat so the hips are as high as possible and down. You're gonna feel your leg working and up. Now we stay up and we pulse the hips with a straight leg, pulsing the hips up. Squeeze your glutes and squeeze your abs, as if you have a big belt of tension around the waist. And 2 more, and 1 more, and down. Now we're changing the leg. So straightening that leg onto the ball. The other knee is bent and the knee is aligned with the hip. So the knee is not to the side. Inhale and exhale, lifting the hips up. Pushing away, yes, from that bent foot and down. Inhale to prepare, exhale. Push again, lift the hips up. Feel the back of your legs, the glutes, and down. You're just leaning that leg on the ball and pressing slightly on it, on the ball, and down. And 2 more. And exhale down. And last one, stay up here. And now you're gonna lift the hips higher, pressing away from the mat. And 3. And last one. And down. Very nice. Take the ball between your feet, your knees to your chest, and massage your spine from left to right. Now legs at 90 degrees, opening the arms to the side, palms on the floor. We inhale, both legs are leaning towards the side, and exhale, bring them back to center with your obliques. Making sure your shoulder blades are in contact with the mat, and if they're not, a bit too far, that's not the exercise. So it's a small flexion, rotation of the spine and back. And on the other side, lifting one hip off the floor and back to center. One more on each side. Inhale and exhale, pressing the ball, but keeping the knees parallel. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. Bring the ball back to the floor. This time we're going to put the feet on it, both feet, and opening the legs to the side. So diamond-shaped legs onto the ball. Arms alongside the body. We inhale here to prepare, and without moving the ball, we're lifting the hips up and down. And lift and down. Squeezing your glutes. Pushing your feet against each other and down. Squeezing your abs, your glutes, your pelvic floor muscle, and your feet against each other. See if you can do that. And down. 5 more times. Hips are as high as you can. And down. No arching of the back here. No overarching. Your back is neutral. And down. And we have 3 more. Keep your chest open, no tension in the neck. And 2 more. Press your feet against each other. Your glutes are engaged, your pelvic floor muscle, and your abs. And down. And last one. Up. And exhale. Down. Excellent. Grab the ball. And squeeze your knees to your chest and go from left to right. Massaging your spine. Now let's place the ball behind the knees. Knees together, feet together. Inhaling here and exhaling. Lift the hips up, back. We do a reverse crunch. You're going to help yourself slightly with your hands pressing away from the mat, but your abs should be lifting your butt, and especially when your butt comes back onto the mat, you should resist that falling flat on the mat so that you come back slowly and lift and slowly come back. Without tensing your neck and your chest. It's all in the abs. 2 more. And 1. And 2. Excellent. Now keep the ball behind one leg. Interlace the fingers behind the head. Lift the chest up. Straighten one leg. And lift. And lower that straight leg. The ball with the leg with the ball is not moving. And lift. And lower. Keep the chest up. Squeeze your abs in. As your leg goes up and down, the spine is not moving. And lower. 2 more. And lift and lower. Try to use the whole range of motion. And now we circle that leg and down. Circle that leg and down. And 3 and down. Keep the chest up. 4 and now we reverse. And 1. Other leg is not moving. Abs are working hard here to keep the head up, the chest up. And 4. And head down. Placing the other ball behind the other knee. Interlacing your fingers behind your head. We inhale, exhale, lift the chest up. Squeezing your abs and lift and lower. The challenge here is to keep the chest up. After a few reps, you have the tendency to go back down. Stay with the chest up. And you feel your abs working so hard. 4 more. And 3. Keep the chest up, ladies and gents. And 2. And 1. Keep the leg up and circle. Use the whole range of motion of that leg. Feel the head of the femur in the hip socket, creating some movement there. Last one, and we reverse. We want the blood circulating everywhere. And 3. And 4. And head back. Knees to your chest. Place the ball behind both knees. And balance from left to right. Massage your spine. Now let's place the ball behind the sacrum. So we're moving up as we have 4 minutes left to the class. Lifting one leg and the other leg. Lifting both of them. Lower and lift. And lower, pointing the toes. Because the ball is more inflated than usual, there's more of a balance challenge. And lift. Maybe it's just me. And lower and lift. Now we're gonna flex both feet and we're gonna sort of pretend here that we're walking. As one foot goes lower than the other, and we come back, and come back. Inhale and exhale. Lowering one foot, flexing both feet, and lower, and lower, and lower. And we come up, and up, and up. Excellent. Sit down, taking the ball, this time placing it behind the shoulder blades, interlacing your fingers behind your head, and we lean over that ball. And this is a stretch. So lean over that ball, feel the stretch in your pecs, in your shoulders. Do a big inhale here. And exhale. And now we're gonna take the ball, place it between your feet. We're turning onto the belly, bending one elbow and the other, one hand on top of the other, and the forehead on top of that. So both knees are bent at 90 degrees. We're straightening the legs and bending, squeezing the ball between your feet. Straightening the legs and bending. And now as the legs are bent, we're lifting the knees off the floor. And we straighten the legs with knees off the floor. We bend and we lower the knees. 2 more times. Lifting the knees, straightening the legs, bending the knees, lowering the legs. 1 more. Lifting the knees, straightening, bending, and lowering. And now let the ball go. Carefully lifting yourself, flexing the feet, lifting the knees. Now carefully and slowly straightening those legs and feeling the stretch behind the legs, because we've just worked them with the last exercise, and bending one knee after the other. Now on the start of the straightening, we twist. Inhale back to center, twisting on the other side. Inhaling back to center, bending the knees and coming up vertebra by vertebra. all the way up. Well done, everyone.